I mean, there's just constant fuck-ups by Carmine here. I mean, I genuinely, if he was in my department, he would be suspended until the investigation was over because he should not be privy to any of the information, and he has that information by going on duty. Now we can't prove what he's been saying on the phone, but we know he has some involvement. Him and Bobby have been caught with the clowns. Bobby was executed in the funhouse basement a week ago. He should just not be on duty until this is over. I don't think he should be fired. I don't think we should be looking for criminal charges. He's just too invested. And even if it's accidental, he can leak information. And in my opinion, he's overstepped a lot already.
I think in order to continue this, we need to have Carmine and sit down and hash this out. That's my only solution. I'm not going to do anything without him being here and getting his side. Well, I do. Yep. Go ahead.
No, I thought you were done.
While I do respect your guys' investigative work and what you want to do, I also need to hear Carmine's side on everything.
Okay. But a lot of the information is just fact, right? At the end of the day, a lot of it is shit that happened, regardless of the context.
Dude.
It is shit that happened. And the reason we're not attempting to go for him in any way or suspend, we're not trying to get him fired or get him in trouble with the law. We just want him suspended so he does not have information privy to the case till it's over, because he is clearly too close, and that's evident by the fact that he is in constant contact with the people that are being actively charged with these crimes.
Always drama when I ring.
Yeah, if you hate you.
I don't hate her. I just
From the
need to take care of some stuff first.
To the pen to the
Where the fuck is Carmine?
Where's my crown? That's my
behind
bling.
you.
Always drama when I ring.
Okay, we have a high command thing we got to take care of. Trig.
Wait, why you rather go off duty than go out with
this
me?
promotion is captain.
Don't go off duty. Don't go off duty. I will be back. Hey DJ, what's going on?
What's up?
We need some
high command meeting with. Okay, come on, Carmine.
My bad.
I'm so important. High command, Shiesty. You ain't there yet, buddy. You ain't there yet.
Hey, Maxwell.
You know who gets a high command meeting?
Who?
People that get fired.
Fuck.
Okay, he's not getting fired. He's not getting fired. What happened with this clowns thing, and why is the BCSO to my dick trying to suspend you?
Shit. In the words of now are you temporary chief Erica?
Yeah.
He's my ass
In
chief.
the words of temporary ass chief Eric, they in their feelings. I ain't done nothing wrong. Don't need to be free because I didn't do that shit. POP, hold it down. What am I being accused of?
They literally came to me and they're like, you need to suspend him. And I was like, I'm not suspending him until... I was like, have you tried talking to him? They're like, no. I was like, well, go try to fucking talk to him. I don't want to hear this shit.
What is it what's the point of contention? What are they mad about?
They think that you're leaking details of an investigation.
Why would they think that?
Silver.
I need...
No.
I wasn't there, so I genuinely no idea what the frick is going on.
I will say
I'm
this.
Disappointed or happy.
What you get happy's good. Listen, if I had to take a guess, I'd say it's probably because I was investigating the clowns. All right, huge conspiracy. I was calling the investigation clown side, and I was getting called by Ratchet to go undercover and help him with some shit. I didn't go undercover, but I did clock off duty. I met up with him.
Didn't I tell you you could do that? Didn't I tell you you could do that? I feel like we were standing in front of Imra.
You said I could go, this is a while ago. You said I could go, like, undercover, but not on, I can't be clocked on. But I wasn't even undercover. I was not operating as a cop, collecting evidence or anything. I was just hanging out with the clowns, trying to talk to chatterbots.
I said it too right in front of the fucking door. I thought it was crazy.
Yeah, I didn't.
What the frick did you say?
I'm eating licorice.
That's disgusting. Ew.
No, it's hella good.
Of course you'd say that. You're Swedish.
Yeah.
Of course you'd say that.
Yeah.
You're Swedish.
Yeah, of course.
I don't know if it's Danish or Swedish licorice, so.
Does it say gott och blandat on the bag? It's Swedish.
Malaco, gote blondet.
Yeah, that's Swedish.
Well, anyway.
It literally means in Swedish, good and mixed.
Dr. Brown is that? It's got little chili pepper gummies in it. It's so good.
Ew! Dude, what is wrong with you? Who eats sweets that aren't sweet? What's the point? It makes no... It's like counterproductive.
Fucking Americans. Huh?
God.
Yeah,
Ew.
I can't believe this.
Well, where was I? So, I did that, and I 911'd that. I watched a bunch of people shoot each other. I had no part in it. I was being shot at, so I drove a clown to the hospital while I was being chased by a guy on a bike. I was able to 911 that the clowns were being, killing each other up by the funhouse, and, I transported the injured person to the hospital.
I really don't give a fuck, to be
You don't
honest.
care about all this? I figured.
No, I
didn't do anything wrong. I don't know what the problem is.
I literally had a tank for you when you weren't even on duty.
I want to know what they think I did wrong, because I didn't technically do anything wrong. The only thing I can think of is that I went to the scene after, but I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. I didn't investigate. I didn't collect evidence or anything. I got there
these
and
motherfuckers are twisting everything.
I was told to leave and I left.
Okay, so you were saying you were not acting in an official capacity. You were
Yes.
chilling with clowns, and that's not illegal.
That's
and
not, yeah.
neither is it corrupt.
No, I didn't. Not
Alright.
only did I not break any laws, I didn't fuck up the investigation either. And mind you, I've already handed the entire investigation over to them because I'm a witness to one of their crimes, and I was off duty.
Okay, perfect. Here's what I need you to do, okay? I'm pretty sure Helen and Bruce are gonna come hard at you. I need you to get in their heads. Don't fold, don't back down. And if you need to, you can call me in.
Should I go?
We're in your corner.
Should I go Karen mode on them? Should I
Fuck
be like
yeah,
the
you should go
most
Karen
annoying
mode.
crime ever?
Yes, 100%, because they literally want me to suspend you until they're done with their investigation. I don't
You know
know.
what's crazy to me? I've been trying to contact Helen throughout this entire ordeal because the clowns are calling me all the time about this shit and they're threatening my life. I try to talk to Helen and Helen just stonewalls me. She doesn't talk to me or nothing.
Oh, could that be a dereliction of duties, perhaps?
Helen does.
Oh, you know what? Okay, we're gonna fucking BCSO to my dick. Okay, hold on.
Dick and balls, baby.
No, we got your back, Carmine.
I mean,
This one time, it doesn't sound like you were.
Hey,
stupid.
I'm on duty. Carmine's on duty. Do you guys need to speak to him still?
what I don't understand is I've done everything to ensure them that I'm operating in good faith. I don't know why they think I'm doing that.
I am.
Did you
So I'm
911?
acting as chief this week.
I
Trig is
911.
my fucking ass
I
chief.
put in my
for
statement. I did
Moss.
everything. I even handed over the
I
case.
keep
No one
yelling
told me to do it. I
corruption
did it
time,
myself.
but Trig keeps threatening to put me on
okay.
a child's leash if I do that. So I'm gonna bring him up just so you guys know.
Hey, Bab.
All right, Okay, I'll head up there and then we'll just kind of like wait in your office or something. Okay. All right, let's go.
I'm gonna hit them with KSI
Monday's my day
lyrics.
off, Carmine. Monday's my fucking day
No,
off.
please.
That's
What are you-
corruption time. Carmine, you want to get some beers before we go up there?
No bears. We can have water, guys. Water or
If the
or
chief
some,
wills it, if the chief wills it, I'm
I mean,
down.
one beer's not illegal, right?
I guess not. One beer is fine because you like in
What
the
about one
you.
bottle of vodka then?
Then that's too much. Too much.
Well, where's the limit?
I don't know what's the limit in the Americas. Like in Sweden, I can't even drink.
What's the limit to take mushrooms and drive?
I don't think there's laws against that.
DUI, operating a motor vehicle while under the influence of a narcotic. I don't know the exact charge for it, but,
But
I would assume.
mushrooms are not listed as a narcotic under the drug laws.
Well, I think that it depends on how it's worded. Because if it's worded under mind-altering effects, then it doesn't need to be. It just means you can't use your gun or your car, and you could party inside the. Trey, can you get us mushrooms? And we could
there's
just.
not gonna be any drugs, Peter. So.
Why?
Because you're gonna get freaking impeached, and we're gonna lose you. I'm here to make sure you don't lose your job.
Oh God! What the fuck? First person POV in that. Assistant Chief!
Come on, Carmine.
I think that's a textbook reason as to why we shouldn't do that, I guess.
That's why we need mushrooms. We would have had a spiritual experience flying through the windshield.
I was looking through my eyes through that. It was crazy.
Okay.
From the screen to the ring to the pen to the king. Where's my crown? That's my bling. Always stronger when BCSO rings.
What are you singing?
New song that dropped. KSI, thick of it. You ain't heard of it? Goes hard.
No.
Everyone knows. Everyone knows about it.
Oh my god.
Peters, what is going on?
Peter, what are you doing?
It's a straight line.
Tanto.
Wait, who are our opponents? I'm guessing Helen.
Peters,
This guy turned into me. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want from me?
I'm driving. You're absolutely
This guy turned into me. That guy literally turned into me. What am I supposed to do there? I got my sirens on, you know, and he's fucking obstructing my justice.
I saw that. I saw he did that fucking shit.
Yeah, I gotta get a fucking.
That's crazy you do that. That's crazy you do that. Oh, hey, Nino's running next. Next is the end. Is the car done?
Trig, I got our plant. Okay, listen. I've been preparing for you to be my ass chief. Check the lockbox, okay? Check the lockbox.
Oh, dear God.
Okay. Those are plant guns and plant. Those are plant guns and plant drugs, just in case we see someone we don't like.
1 second.
Hello, Mr. Costello. How are you?
Not too bad, Sergeant.
Oh, hey.
Would you like to ride together?
Nino, did you?
Sorry, say that again, Sergeant.
Oh, would you like to ride together?
Okay, good. Nothing.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind it.
You know, all right, me and Dakota are gonna come pick you up.
I'm in I gotta get in a command meeting first.
You guys have been ignoring it for like a month or something like that.
I'm taking care of it.
I'm not command, but it involves me.
I don't know. I just heard it, so I figured I'd bring it up to you. You know what I mean?
What? I'll take care of it.
It'll be dealt with. When it's dealt with, I'll give you a call, okay?
All right, sounds good.
I'm impressed, Trig. I'm fucking impressed. Look at that.
Well, somebody needs to make sure that this boat doesn't sink.
Is that Tilly?
I'll see you guys on that.
See ya.
It's illegal driving.
Who the fuck is that guy? All right, we're in enemy territory. I'm nervous.
Relax.
You think they're gonna eat me? I heard they eat people up here.
Don't say shit like that. You're gonna get mad.
Hey.
Oh, hold on. Before you guys get me out, decontaminate you guys, okay? Hold on.
What for?
Ready? Well, I was just saying.
On fire!
Hey,
they're
Carmine,
in there. I don't want to get you caught with the herp disease.
Jimbo.
How we doing?
I don't have herp disease. I assure you.
Yeah, no, they're all.
Okay, they're with me. Oh my God, they're with me, and everybody can thank me for fucking not herping.
Apparently, there's a command thing going on.
I trust it, Peters.
Something involving me in an investigation. I'm talking to the assistant chief right now and a bunch of BCSO guys. As soon as it's done, I'll meet up with you.
Thank you.
Okay, do you need me or are you good?
Hungry.
You can be here.
Have support? Well, I'm just making sure you have support with you.
Come. Assistant Chief, is it okay if Haley comes up too?
No.
No, you not need me.
Stupid blind.
No. It's what he. All right.
Okay, no, it's fine. Okay, call me when you're done.
What
Bye.
We'll call her when we need her. I think it needs to be less fucking.
All right.
What?
Like this.
Oh, thank you. But why am I dumb blonde?
This.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they don't. Oh.
They said all right, I'm gonna do
for stuff, and they just want to know if there's any.
Thank you.
Eating a fish, aren't you?
Delicious.
On the docket, they put
419.
The 14th and the 15th.
Delicious. Thank you so much, On Fire.
You're so freaking stupid.
Right.
Heating up to ready?
All right. I think we're good today.
Hi,
What the fuck was that?
We need you up at WCSO.
Oh my God.
Awesome.
Yeah, fuck that shit up. Yeah.
Shut it off!
Yeah.
It's ready. My food's ready. I just needed to microwave it. I just happened to leave my fork in there on accident.
What do you mean on accident? The building's made out of wood, you psycho.
I don't know how microwave. Why does the microwave do that when you put metal in it? I don't know science.
Yeah, my microwave can deal with metal.
You just gotta know that it happens.
Is it bad?
How have you survived this long, Peters?
It's like 4th of July in a tiny box. It's beautiful.
Oh.
I mean, come over here. Look at this.
Bro, you probably broke it.
Oh my
Look at
god.
this.
Pull the plug. Pull the fucking plug. Pull the plug.
Pull the plug. Oh.
Pull the plug.
I don't have a fire.
On fire.
It's rain.
Come here.
Ah! There's something on fire!
Rain!
Release me.
Somebody get the
Fire.
Somebody get the goddamn!
The chief is pretty alive!
Somebody get the fire
Somebody do something!
Get the fire extinguisher!
What the fuck happened?
Get the fire extinguisher quick!
Just that damn.
People who don't know how to use appliances.
We're
use the
fucking dead! Everybody get the fuck out!
Oh my god!
Why is it
Fire.
Good shit, good start. This is amazing.
Good start.
This is how we tear them apart.
Hello, sir.
He's already losing it. You're in their head, OG. You're in their head.
That's what I do best, okay?
It smells like shit in there.
Yeah, it's horrible. Okay. I didn't put any food in there. I only put a fork in there. I do it every time I come up here.
Good shit.
Microwave. Okay, I think we're good.
Is it fire out?
a new microwave?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Stop it.
Stop.
Sorry.
Okay. Sorry about that, guys. No more forks in the No more forks in the microwave.
That would be very nice, Peters. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't burn down my fucking building.
Wasn't trying to burn it down. It's just 4th of July in a box.
Well, I told you what was going to happen when you did it, and then you did it again and said, look, it's beautiful.
I've never
And then
seen
it
it
fucking
catch
went
on fire before. It's never caught on fire before. I've done it like 900 times.
Fire is a fire.
Microwave. It's probably way... It's fine on fire. It's done now. We put it
There's
out.
no fire. There's no fire.
She has an issue. Whenever she sees fire, she just stares blankly.
Don't say issue, sir. That's insensitive.
Pedal like you've never pedaled before.
She puts
It's
herself
not
in
an
danger.
It's
That
not
is
an issue.
That makes
It's
it
not
an
an
issue.
issue. It's simply
Good job on fire.
a reaction.
Good job on fire.
Yeah. All right. I mean, we're
Yeah,
good.
there is
I
a
mean,
bit,
you guys wanna-
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
We're doing it over here.
From the pen
Where-
to the
yeah.
ring to the always drama when I ring.
I was just gonna do it again. It might seem intimidating, but in the interrogation,
Yeah,
room,
I'm sure.
we can watch. So that
No
they-
interrogation room. We could do it in a meeting room. I don't want to put Carmine in the interrogation room.
Thank you, Assistant Chief. I hate confined spaces. It
Like
makes
a
me
big
anxious.
meeting room. Yeah, I don't want to because I don't.
Just go in my office. Just go in my office.
Okay, let's go in Bones' office.
Assistant Chief, I want to sit in the chair. I want to sit in the sheriff's
You're not
chair.
sitting in
don't-
the chair.
I want to
You
sit
can
in the sheriff's
ask.
chair.
You can ask. It's
You're not
it's
denied.
I
Bones'
feel
chair.
comfortable. I feel real
Denied.
comfortable in the sheriff's chair.
Do
Denied.
not leave a 47 alone ever again.
You tell them.
You.
Ah. Always drama when I ring.
All right. I mean, we're gonna stay out of it completely and let them.
Yeah. Okay, we'll stand over here. We'll stand over here.
Take a seat, Chief.
You can sit on my lap if you want.
Okay.
You guys each want to take like a knee? If you want.
I'm stood. I'm ready.
You sure?
I
You're
want to
ready?
stand beside my chief.
Okay. Okay.
Carmine, stop taking the piss.
Chief, I am
you
not
come
taking the
over
piss,
here,
okay? I feel
please?
comfortable under his wing.
Carmine, be compliant. Go to them. I'll stand next to you. There you
Okay. I don't like the way her one good eye looks at me. It makes me uncomfortable.
Make disparaging comments about my eye or my face or my appearance.
There was nothing disparaging about it. You have one eye. That is a fact. I was just stating a matter of fact. What do you have? Two eyes? You only have one good eye.
Carmine. What I'm about to do is for just a safety precaution for everyone involved. Carmine, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to attorney. If you can't afford attorney, one can be provided you free by the state. Do you understand your rights? I've read them to you as this time.
Wait, I thought we were doing an informal
This is a criminal
thing.
investigation.
This is informal, but if for some
why
reason,
why are his rights being read?
well, if he says, "Hey, I shot somebody," then
Hey, I did shoot somebody.
Okay, Carmine, I'm gonna act. Do you want representation, Carmine?
Yes.
Okay, all right. I guess I'm Carmine's representative. I thought we weren't going this route, but since we are, I am Carmine's. I'm going to be representing Carmine here.
Okay. Carmine,
you got something you could record this with? You should probably do that if you're reading an officer their rights. That laptop over there have a record button?
6 witnesses in the room. If it needs to go that far.
I think it should.
I mean, this isn't to incriminate him. It's just in the case that he doesn't incriminate himself.
I understand, but on behalf of my client, I would like this recorded.
I'm getting my recorder out. Let me get it set up.
Okay, thank you. Do you care if I sit on your light, Bones?
No.
Okay.
You're light enough to not break your right.
Is it not gonna get warm in your regions down there? You're gonna burn your testes.
The light's not on. The light's not on.
I had a conundrum. Helen and Collins, I'm gonna read you your rights, okay? You ready? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you do, say, can, and will be held against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you can't afford one, will be provided to you. Do you understand that?
Yep.
This is 332 high water, starting the recording.
I'm also going to be recording this. This is 652 Carmine Costello starting the recording. I'm going to be asking you questions too.
Honestly, if this is going this far, I think we should contact
you
marshals.
you wanted to take me into an interrogation room, then you read me my rights? What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, I think it should just be a martial thing.
Then yeah, we're done.
This is not civil or anything.
I don't
No,
understand.
not even
How is
civil.
this not?
It's not even like a civil thing. It's just like if a cop's getting questioned or anything like that, it should be or investigated in any capacity. Marshals should be involved.
And it's over.
That's what they're there for.
He is not being investigated for criminal charges. We just want to ask him questions. He should
It is
be
an
read his
investigation,
rights.
though.
An investigation not related to pressing criminal charges on Carmine.
Right.
Then why read me my rights if there is
why Miranda then?
For your own safety. You should
How
be
is
read
it
your
for
rights
my
anytime
own
you are being
safety?
questioned, even if you are not being investigated.
It makes
Just
sense if you're
formal to read
reading
your
me my
rights.
Garrity, but that's not what you're doing.
We don't have Garrity here, I don't think.
I know, but
No, we don't have any Garrity warning. Thank
yeah.
God.
So like we kind of just we only have Miranda.
I got a question, Helen. When your command structure questions you, do they read you your rights?
I've been read my rights before. I'm being questioned.
Not criminally.
You don't know that.
Have you?
She just answered.
Well, that's not how we do it down in the city, folks.
Okay, well, where are we right now?
At the end of the day, you have text messages with people that are going.
Are they
or in
incriminating?
phone calls. No, they're not incriminating, which is why we're not pushing anything, and we've been so cordial about this, and we didn't just call the motherfucking marshals, bro.
With all due respect, this
But
doesn't seem
at
cordial.
the end of the day-
I get an email
If
from
you
my
have
command
information-
structure getting told that that you guys want to talk to me about a case, and you feel like I've played a. What is this exactly about? Let's just do this informally, no rights reading.
No, at this point, we've already decided to involve the marshals, so
Okay,
I
all right,
don't
then,
think it's
all
best to go back
right,
on
that's
it
what we'll
now.
do then, I guess.
I will tell you
Y'all
this.
made
I
it
did.
kind of hostile, so.
Okay. Wait, hold on. What do we do to make it hostile?
I think gestures to the entire vibe. Things are a little bit
Well,
hostile.
no. What do we do to make it hostile? Specifics, please.
Answer the question.
What the vibe? What vibe? I'm sitting on a chair. How is that hostile? I'm sitting on a lamp. That's what I meant. I'm sitting on a lamp.
The whole situation. I mean, we talked about this in the office.
Like I
and
said,
you
we've been reading our
immediately
rights to
made the
everybody we've
assumption-
been talking to because we if he says something that we need to use in court, I want to make sure he's been read his rights. You guys like freaked out about it, acted like we're trying to push something.
That's not how that works. I mean, officer testimony can be used in court. You don't need to read an officer their rights.
I like to be thorough, sir, and I'm sorry if that upsets
That's
you.
not thorough. That's just
Okay.
A lot of the questions.
Regardless, we're done now, so this conversation is moot.
Okay. All right.
Which marshal are you guys gonna tell? Which one should I be expecting?
I don't know.
Okay.
Which ones?
No, but she doesn't want to deal with it. She says it needs to be handled internally.
Okay.
Well, as to that, so I'm not getting suspended, right?
No.
No.
All right.
Never. I'ma wait until we go a little bit farther away.
Always drama when I ring. I didn't even get to say the KSI bit, dude. I wanted to do the KSI bit. I don't know what the hell that was.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. What the frick was
Why did
that?
they just hit the skip button, to be 100% honest? I want to know why they hit the skip button.
What the heck? I've never seen... is it just me, or why is that so freaking condescending? Holy frick.
I don't know. That's why I told Carmine he's not to talk to them alone. And today's my day off, and I had a feeling that it was going to go that way, and I need to be there for officers that are in need.
I don't know. Okay, Carmine. I don't know what the frick happened, but that was crazy.
I will tell you their side. This is what they said. They said Carmine was off duty. He was doing investigative work.
They haven't questioned me on this at all. I don't even know what they're looking into.
So they've claimed that he was doing investigative duty off work, which Cassidy said I need to suspend him for. I said I disagree. I don't give a fuck if somebody goes off duty and works on stuff on their own time. They just can't act in the capacity of a police officer. He says, well, I disagree. And I said, well, the good news is we have 2 departments and we could run them. I'll double check and run it by Moss, but as far as I know, I have no issue, and I've told Carmine that he could do that. They then said that he ended up going to hang out with the clowns where he was shot at and called the 911, but he didn't call 911 fast enough. And then they also claim that he's in contact with the people that murdered an officer, so that implicates him and makes it so he is involved in the situation, and therefore they want him suspended until they're done conducting their investigation.
Okay, they can freak right off.
It seems to me like they're ignoring all the things that I've done in good faith. I've been trying to contact Helen every time they call me. I don't know why they act like this is a surprise. The clowns have been calling me, threatening me, telling me that they wanted to kill me. I'm trying to talk to Helen.
Me all the time. I call Chatterbox, and I don't care. It's whatever.
Helen stonewalls me anytime I try to talk to her about this.
I don't know how Helen has a job. She held somebody at gunpoint and read their text messages.
What? Okay. Hold up. Carmine, do you have any do you have any evidence of you trying to contact her? Like any whatsoever?
I'm not sure. I mean, Bruce knows. The other officer knows. I've gone up there, tried to talk to her. She just doesn't talk to me at all. I think it's because she thinks... I don't know. No, I don't have no text messages with her.
Okay. But you were
I handed over the
you...
case to them without anyone telling me to. As soon as I witnessed the crime firsthand off duty, I handed the case over to Helen the following day. She was stonewalling me, and I handed everything I had over to her, and I haven't made any advances on this case. I've just been letting them handle it.
What I told them, they brought up all these, I don't even want to call them allegations. We'll just say they made all these assumptions about the things you were doing. They implied that it was nefarious, and I said, have you attempted to speak to Carmine? And both of them said no. And I said, I would love for you to talk to Carmine in in an informal capacity and just get his side of the story. And then we end up going in there and he just reads you your rights immediately. And I'm just, no, fuck that.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the fact that like I understand the reasoning behind the reading of the rights, but doing it, if they want to talk about vibes, they set the vibe with that. They set the vibes to be completely fucking off. Sorry, freaking
You think
off.
the one-eye joke was a little too far?
No.
No.
Well,
I don't
hopefully
know.
Marshall's gonna look into this. Marshall's gonna find that there was no wrongdoing, and then we'll just move on.
I already talked to Nova, and it's fucking crazy. I gotta call Nova again.
BCSO in their feelings again. I can't believe this, honestly.
I'm just glad that you were there for this, Assistant Chief.
Did the BCSO contact you?
Both Assistant Chiefs.
They fucking want you to investigate Carmine over this whole thing. I was like, I already talked to them. They said it was an interdepartmental thing, and they just literally were like, the marshals. I'm like, okay.
Listen, Carmine, I know you pick up a lot, but this is not one of them. I'm gonna say that right away. Not even knowing the full context, but from what I heard from Peters, this is crazy.
Okay, good. Maybe Espinosa.
The only thing I can think of that might insinuate like wrongdoing is I made the 911 call about the whole incident. However, Peter.
I think we're all good. I'm just talking with Carmine and Trig right now. Okay. All right. Bye.
Yeah, the only thing I can think of wrongdoing wise, which I didn't do, was I called 911. They responded. When they responded, I went up to the fun house on duty. I clocked on duty and I went up there. I didn't do anything because before I could even do anything, they told me to leave.
They claimed that you were collecting evidence.
Well, where's the evidence I collected?
Yeah, exactly.
It didn't report anywhere. I didn't do it. I left.
I mean, even so, did they, like, if they suspected you of collecting evidence, then they should have searched you then and there, no? Or...
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. BCSO in their feelings again. I can't believe this.
I don't get why they think I'm helping the clowns. I literally started a serial killings and assaults thing on the clowns. Why would I help people I'm trying to prosecute?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
I think they just, I think they literally,
I guess if they don't trust me, they should just throw away all the evidence I collected.
Yeah. I mean,
and if they do that, they throw away their case.
It's crazy. I don't understand it. It's a mystery to me.
You know what? What if I want a martial investigation on Helen? I think she's helping the clowns because she was refusing to take first account information from me about the clowns trying to kill me.
I think you're stooping to their level now. However, I'm kind of... Moss slipped up. Moss told me that Bruce was the one that cried about my joke on the radio. I'm considering reporting him now for that joke about the LSPD.
You should.
I'm thinking about it, but then I'm just being petty, and I had my petty arc a little while ago. Now I'm not so sure. Maybe just to, like... Yeah,
I have a confession to make.
Okay.
2 days ago, I was involved in a Hydra shootout up in Blaine County. And the undersheriff brought me into a room and he started asking me about it. And
what?
Yeah, he was because it was in Blaine County and it led to officers being shot. And the hostage was saying that I screamed out that we're gonna shoot them as soon as they let the hostage go because they held the cop up. After that was done, we started going into the tensions between BCSO and LSPD, and he started going through all his issues with what's going on and the whole jurisdiction split. and how everything is now split up. It was just, and I felt sympathetical for a little bit. You know, they built up their whole department to police the entire city, and then legislation comes in that says otherwise, and now it's being the legislation's being enforced. So now they feel like they're being power creeped, and they're losing power. And they see the whole legislation as an attack on them. He was going through it, and at the time I was like, you know what that is? I do kind of feel bad for them. But after this, I had a conversation with the undersheriff about how Declan treated me. He didn't listen to what I had to say. He overlooked me.
I still haven't seen him on duty, by the way.
He's suspended. But now they're doing it again. They're doing the exact same thing again, where they don't listen to my side of the story. They jump to assumptions, think the worst case scenario, and do they want to push for my suspension? Why?
I don't know. They insinuated that you were leaking details of the investigation.
Do they have any proof?
That's what I asked, and they said no. I said, well, then I'm not going to go based off of hearsay. I need fucking evidence that is happening.
I mean, if they asked me and they spoke to me and I led them to believe that, that's one thing. But they didn't even talk to me about this. They've just, not Collins. Collins has been transparent, but Helen has just been stonewalling me every time I've tried to approach her. Can you be there for the whole Marshall conversation too?
Yeah.
I'm gonna treat it like a criminal investigation. I'm not gonna.
If I'm not around, email me. I'll come around.
All right. When I do talk to the marshal, I'm gonna treat it like a criminal investigation. I'm gonna approach the situation like they're out to fuck me. I was just gonna tell them to prove it.
What? What did you shout, bitch?
What? Are you? What's going on?
What? Are you okay?
Who are you talking to?
You shouted all of a sudden.
I said they are. Carmine said they're out to fuck me. I said they are.
Oh, okay, I see.
You know, Bobby could have pushed a felony obstruction of justice on her, but he didn't. I talked him out of it.
No, he didn't. Wait, I thought he put it on the docket.
Yeah, he put misdemeanor. He could have gone for felony.
He should have gone for felony.
What, is it on the docket or what's going on?
Yeah, it's on the docket. It's waiting for a judge to pick it up.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna keep my distance from Blaine for a little bit because of this.
You probably should.
It sounds like anything I do, they're probably gonna go after me.
Yeah, I mean, from what I heard today, yeah.
What the fuck? Other than just a guy.
Get Kyle Pratt as a judge. That'd be weird, my dude. That'd be really weird.
Oh, you're okay. I was not okay. I heard that too. Okay, all right. Well, I guess keep us posted on the whole.
I'm so glad that Nino Chavez is running again. If Nino Chavez wasn't running,
Kyle Pratt is running for the North.
Yeah, he is. Assistant Chief, I will never leave you. I'll never leave the LSPD for BCSO.
That's just because you can't afford to get a fucking sheriff department.
No, that has nothing to do with it. Maybe at first, but not now. Things are different now, okay? I'm a man of principles. I've been in the LSPD for 8 years.
That's fine, because I'm going to get Bobby and I'm going to make him go after you.
Challenge accepted. It's great. You get the least competent out of the dynamic duo. Congratulations.
I don't know, Bobby's kind of killing it.
No, he's not. You've always told me I'm better than him. You're just saying that because he's your only option. I wonder where Peach and Jeb are gonna go. Peach is gonna flop. Peach is your flopper.
You think?
I'm gonna be honest. The only way I join the BCSO is if all the people in the BCSO who hated me transfer to the LSPD because you're the sheriff. Then it's just survival at that point. I gotta jump ship. Oh, Collins is calling. Deputy Collins.
Hey, Carmine, can you get a statement into report 12935?
About what?
It's the Osvaldo. There's like a stabbing at VU, and Osvaldo and Tessa were involved. You and Bobby are listed as officers involved, but you guys don't have any statements.
All right, I'll put my statement in by today. Is there a time limit on this?
I mean, if you could get it in within the next couple hours, that's good. If not, that's fine too.
All right, I'll get it in the next couple hours.
All right, thank you, Carmine.
Bye, Bruce.
Same traffic.
Yeah, 432. I'm
You're lucky I need to pee, but you need to slow the frick down.
All right, well, dude, fuck you, Carmine.
Hey, Miguel. I hope you're good.
I need an extension on a
thank you.
warrant.
Hey, listen, actually, I needed to talk to you at some point. I'll give you a buzz later, okay?
Who?
You.
Maybe they
I'm gonna throw you my number.
All right, perfect.
Okay. All right, I'll see you around, Miguel.
See you later, bro. Bye.
I need to get an extension on a warrant. Is that high command or judges?
For who?
Miguel El Marion, yes.
Sorry.
Okay, it's a
Doesn't
judge.
seem to be anyone here.
I gotta go to the judge for that, all right?
Oh, fuck.
We're good
What?
to clear. There's someone in the back.
What are we saying? Oh, fuck.
He has, because Miguel has a
I'm
warrant.
on the way.
Yeah.
Oh,
We got someone here. I didn't see a hostage.
Wait, who is Miguel?
El
The guy we were
Marion.
just talking to.
Oh, I've never met the guy.
Just one guy solo robbing the place.
That car was
You need
speeding
to
with
piss in
no
a cup?
light.
I could drive.
Yeah.
Let's go get my other car. Let's get the STX.
Queen?
All right, I gotta throw out a warrant with a Haley, so I'm gonna split a raid warrant.
Okay.
Thank you for everything, Assistant Chief and Chief.
Yeah. Don't let them. Don't answer any questions without me there.
I will not.
Moss. I think Moss is out of town, but
Gruber eating their
I ain't say nothing.
You think she's out of...
Oh, they just arrived. They just ran into the building, I believe. Semi.
That was peculiar. That was
Long as I do this rant.
That was a peculiar meeting.
On that car.
The vehicle comes back to an El Queenie.
Or the Ashy.
I feel like that situation was inherently
in the car.
I feel like that entire situation was just inherently tense. It was
Honestly,
I don't know why they stopped the questioning. They're accusing me of possibly committing a crime. And they read me my rights because I might incriminate myself for my own safety. They read me my rights so they could use the conversation in court. And I do the same to them. And then they say, fuck it. I don't know. It's whatever. I don't get it. I mean, the writing was on the wall because of how they approached the entire situation. Of course, I'm going to walk into that with my guard up. They haven't spoke to my character once at all about this. We only heard about this one time, and it was Bean, and Bean was accusing us of shit. Bean was like, you're doing shit undercover. And that's the only way we found out that they kind of like knew about that shit without reading my statement. So yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened back there. We'll see what happens in the future though. I'm looking forward to this Marshall conversation. Cause if you look at it, there was no wrongdoing. The closest thing you could say to wrongdoing was the fact that I went back to the scene that I reported a crime on, but I didn't do anything. Whether I intended to do something or not is beside the point. I was gonna document, I'm gonna be honest. But I didn't do anything. Before I could do anything, they told me to leave the scene. And then a day later, I hand the case over. And the only time I've talked to them about the case is when new evidence comes to me because the clowns called me. Other than that, I haven't been involving myself in this case at all. So I don't know why I don't know. Other than that, what could have made them think that I was trying to do shit? I don't know. I got no idea. Hey, Haley.
Carmine, come talk to me.
Okay. Are you
Out
the
the side.
corporal? I see you.
Yeah.
She can't hear. I mean, unless
I
you
know.
what, it
Well,
doesn't
come
matter.
talk over here. Come talk over here.
I'm in the thick of it.
What's up?
Okay, the rage stuff, but that can wait. So, what happened was, there was this clown case. You were involved in it for a bit. I was investigating the clowns.
Yes, you hiding in the trunks or something, they were saying?
So I was looking into the clowns, and I was building a case, and I was able to tie it all back to Chatterbox, serial killings, and assaults. And I got to the point where I was ready to, like, try and press charges. But then I got a call from who I know now as Ratchet. And Ratchet says, "Hey, Carmine, I need you to go undercover and come with me. And I need you to, like, be on duty and everything." And I say, "No, I can't do that. I'm not assigned to do that. I'm not allowed to do that." But then, who did I tell? I think... Yeah, Nova. Marshall Nova, I'm pretty sure. If it wasn't Nova, it might have been the old
That's
old
an
Marshall.
important detail you should be writing down, Carmine.
Well, I told her, and she said, probably not, but you should probably ask your command structure. And I didn't ask my command structure because I didn't do it. I clocked off duty, took all my equipment off me. I met up with Ratchet. Ratchet wanted to take me to Chatterbox, and he said Chatterbox is unstable. And he thought I could talk some sense into him. And I wanted to see firsthand what he was going through. I will be honest, doing that did jeopardize the case for me. I shouldn't have done that. Not because it was wrong, but because I could no longer investigate it after that. I didn't think that far ahead. But regardless, I got in a car with them. I was dressed up as one of them. My code name was Bazuzu. It's a cool name, I say. It's one of the Devils of Hell's names. Nobody gets that reference because nobody's learners like me. I digress. And we go up north. I'm in the car with them. They pull up into a tunnel system. I go under the seat because I'm scared, and I start hearing shots. Bang, 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 bang. And then I hear Chatterbox laughing and
Mr.
stuff.
Reviews. How we doing?
And then one thing leads to another. They drive all the way to the fun house. I know they're going to the fun house. They all get out. Osvaldo, who had a mask on, gets out too. I get in the driver's seat. I drive away. And there's one clown left in the car with me, Ratchet. I go south on the freeway. I get a moment to like 911. So I 911. I 911 anonymously. I'll tell you why I did that after. And then a bike sees me, and a bike starts shooting at me. At that point, I continue running, and I run all the way to the hospital to drop off Ratchet. And the reason I did that was because there was someone actively chasing me, trying to kill me. So it's not reckless endangerment, because the situation I was fleeing from was far more dangerous than the actions I was committing.
Okay.
Anyway, I did all that. Then I clock on duty. I go up north and go on Channel 9, and I ask them if they're investigating it, if they're looking into it. I get up to the fun house. I see Helen. I walk in, and I ask her, "Are you investigating the clown situation?" And by the time I said that, she didn't talk to me at all. She stonewalled me. And I'm with Bobby at the time. And then she tells me to leave the scene. So I leave the scene. I don't investigate. I don't do anything. I leave the scene. And then I give Bobby my statement. Then you call me. And then you ask me if I was on duty, going undercover as a cop, which I wasn't doing. I made a lot of mistakes, but none of them were SOP violations, and none of them were criminal violations. All I did was jeopardize the case for myself. The following day, I hand over the case. I try to hand over the case to Helen. Helen refuses to talk to me at all.
My bad.
I don't know why. I don't know why she didn't want to talk to me. Later, I find out it's because she thinks I was undercover on duty or whatever. I don't know how they got to these assumptions.
I got that report.
So eventually, I say, okay, fine. I'm just gonna give the case to On Fire. As soon as I said that, she perked up and then she came to me. We went into an office, this
Really?
undersheriff's office. Yeah.
Crazy.
We went into the undersheriff's office. I showed her my report. I showed her all the evidence I collected for serial assaults and killings, and I hand it over to her. And I tell her it's her case now, and I walk away.
When did you do that?
Probably a day after, maybe. I don't know exactly, but I think it was a day after the whole me being in the tunnels with the clowns thing.
Hey, Carmine!
How you doing, Sergeant Jimbo? So, that happened. So I hand the case over to them.
Okay.
The clowns keep calling me, telling me they want to kill me. Osvaldo and Ember keep calling me. And every time they call me, I try to talk to Helen. Helen stonewalls me again. Luckily, Collins is on this too, so I tell Collins what happens. And that they keep calling me and keep telling me they want to kill me. I wake up today, and I find out that they want to talk to me about possible corruption, me feeding information to the clowns.
What? Hold on. Yeah, yes, Cricket.
Don't. I'm
Okay, I got, this is, okay.
Luckily,
what?
They wanted to take me into an interrogation room.
Who?
Helen, Collins, the undersheriff, and the sheriff were there.
Okay, we're gonna take this back from them then. What the fuck? So are they even investigating this?
Yeah, they are. They've already got people on hold, on huts and stuff. But I don't think we can take this from them. They're just gonna pull jurisdiction. All these crimes happened up in Blaine. I mean, we can try, but they're not gonna let us take it. Anyway, they wanted to take me to an interrogation room, and they also wanted to record me, and they read me my rights. So I thought it'd be funny if I read them their rights and started recording them. And when that happened, they said, yeah, we're just gonna take this to the marshals. And that's where the conversation ended.
Who were you with?
It was me, Peters, and Erica. Thank God they were there.
So what do they have as proof that you're feeding anything to the fucking clowns?
From my understanding, it's on a hunch. I have done nothing to make them think.
Be honest with me. Are there any texts or anything? Are they gonna subpoena your phone?
If I don't know, but no, there's nothing incriminating. Listen, I'll tell you everything, okay? At the end of the day, if
I
there's
don't
proof,
believe that you did anything incriminating. I'm just wanting to make sure there's not any phone records or any fucking stupid shit. Because obviously they want your whole ass on a platter.
There is absolutely nothing apart from
the fact that you handed them something to do and they're just coming after your fucking badge is fucking wild to me.
I don't know what's going on.
So what? Okay, so there's.
I'm glad the marshals are dealing with it.
1313063.
I don't know. I haven't looked at any of this.
Do you want me just to send her the thing you sent me, but just with her name instead of mine?
Yeah. Thanks. What the fuck? So I know that they think that you were doing undercover shit because they said you were on duty, but didn't you call me that day and tell me that you weren't on duty or something?
Yeah, I wasn't on duty, and guess what? If I was on duty, you know how they are.
You weren't on duty.
If I was on duty, they'd watch my blips and they'd collect evidence that way. They're not. If I fuck up, they're on my ass.
What the fuck? So okay, okay. I'm just trying to not say stuff I shouldn't say right now. Okay.
Regardless, the marshals are dealing with this now, which means that the marshals are going to look into it, and they're going to be like, oh, we've looked into it, no wrongdoing.
Where's the report with the proof that there's anything that you did was illegal or...
They wanted me suspended. I don't know for how long, but they wanted my ass suspended.
For what? For being in the trunk of the car?
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know why they think I'm leaking information to the clowns.
What information? You handed her the investigation.
And I was trying to press charges on these clowns. Why would I try and help people I'm trying to get arrested?
Wow.
I'm just glad we got ahead of this before it spiraled and the telephone games began.
Well, Peters isn't going to suspend you.
Yep.
Not without, like, where I want to see where's the evidence that you did something you shouldn't have done. Where? Just you being in the trunk and you weren't on duty, because I'm pretty sure you called me that night.
Yep.
And I was like, you weren't on fucking duty, right? And you're like, I wasn't. I remember that, but I didn't think it was going to be this big of a fucking deal.
I mean, we'll see what happens now. I'm gonna stay away from Blaine County for a bit.
Why did you hand it to them? They shouldn't be handed shit.
I handed it to them because I knew she was looking into it too. Like she had information on this case as well. She hasn't told me anything about it though. I'm giving her information. She was giving me nothing. I handed it to them because I'm a witness to one of their crimes. And it could be articulated that I was too close, you know.
All right, I'm looking. I'm looking at. I swear that I saw something about this. Like, did anybody talk to you about this? Like, you getting reported for being on duty in the trunk of a car or anything like that?
The only time this was brought up to me was one time. It was with Beans. I walked up to Beans.
So it might be a command report.
I walked up to Beans because Helen wasn't talking to me. I was like, "Hey, Beans, Helen isn't talking to me. I want to talk about the case." And Beans said something along the lines of, "You're annoying. Get lost." I don't know. And that I was going undercover. It was a weird conversation. He was very mad at me.
What the fuck is going on? Hold on, it's Peach. Hey, Peach.
Oh, Peach is on duty?
Hey, what's up? Wow. I have not checked. Peach, I am so busy all the time. Right now, I'm trying to talk to Carmine about not losing his fucking job because people hate his guts. And then I'm trying to onboard Alana. And Bobby, what the fuck is your hair? Bobby's going through shit.
He's got the Schmiegel build.
Yeah. I think I'm just going to onboard her today. I'm just going to get her. I need to get her
turkey
keys.
hairline.
I think I'm just going to onboard her. I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to onboard her.
How's it look, Carmine?
I'm gonna try for next week. This week I'm up in the air if I'm gonna be available for anything after Wednesday. I gotta fly home to my mom's, and she got a big storm coming. So,
could you sabotage Bobby's final?
When is it?
It's today.
Today at 6.
When's yours, Carmine?
Oh, I still gotta work on my court cases and. I need to get better at my court cases real quick.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna have yours scheduled. I'm gonna put you up. Yeah, I'm gonna have them schedule yours. You're done. I'm tired of it. You gotta move up. I got new people coming in. We don't got time for any more PPOs. We don't got room. Okay.
Okay. All right. By the way,
you got more of a DAP, usage.
True. Can I tell you something? You know what's crazy about my dabs? What? Every single one of them has come from BCSO. Conspiracy? I think not. They're out to get me. I got 5 dabs and all of them are from BCSO.
Yeah, he got voice ID'd on the radio. It was a voice ID dab.
Yeah, he told me about that. Okay. Yeah, I think they were in a bad mood that day too, actually.
My goal is to never get a dab from my command structure. Make them give me dabs so I can sue them. For malicious. Wait, can I sue them? What can I sue them for if they're targeting me?
Like loss of wages or something? I don't fucking know.
Harassment, right?
Yeah, you know what? You're right. Mm-hmm. Workplace harassment.
You have to prove that the DAPs weren't legit, or they were.
I'll lawyer up.
Compare them to other things. Yeah.
I think my approach with BCSO is every time they call me in for a command meeting, I'm just gonna lawyer up. I'm not giving them no more inches.